Brothers at War makes the service member comfortable talking about it while the family member is sitting there watching it with them. Being able to relate those experiences to right now and to where I am and what I've been through and where I'm going.
What you'll notice is as you're writing, as you're journaling, you'll start to get some insights into yourself. And then the next thing that starts to happen oftentimes, you get insights into the people that are close to you. So everyone take a couple minutes right now and just journal about what part of the film you most related to.
Some of the things, I looked at the piece of paper and I go, I didn't know I was going to write that, you know?
And sometimes you almost feel like your hand is hijacking your mind and you're actually starting to be more honest than you have at any point. So even if it's just a couple of sentences or a phrase, it pulls something out of you that just either talking about it with a chaplain or with anybody doesn't seem to do. And it's funny how in something simple as journaling, how you say something that you probably should have said verbally years ago.
Even though you're not actually talking to someone, writing stuff down is a way of getting things out.
It literally came down to me reading what I was writing. It helped me get down to not just, hey, something's wrong with me, let's move on. Continue the mission, but no, something's wrong with me and now I understand what it is. And now I can actually face what was wrong.
If soldiers feel disconnected, if they feel insulated, if they feel isolated, and they continue on that train of thought, then they'll be alone. Once you're alone and you're dealing with a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, a lot of sadness, soldiers can make bad mistakes. They can either drink too much, they can commit suicide. There's many real hazards that face our soldiers when they come home. And it's because of what they experience. And all the people in the world that wants to reach out and help and say, hey, there's all these programs for them to reach out and get help for, and they fail to reach out. Not everybody's built to reach out. Sometimes you have to reach in. And with that, this program allows the soldiers to his left and right in those breakout sessions to reach in and say, hey, you're not alone. And that, yeah, I can see that as saving a soldier's life.
You know, if you're in space, if you make a 1-degree shift, where you end up over time is going to be profoundly different. And so I'm a big believer in little 1-degree shifts. A little insight here, a little conversation there, I think it makes a big impact over time.
A lot of guys just chose to open up and start saying, well, guys, hey, I'm struggling with this.
And getting that connection in that breakout session, using the video, using the questions, using the guide there, really brings everyone together.
Who else has been asked, have you killed anyone?
Being able to see other soldiers say the same thing that my husband has said was like, okay, he's okay. Because every one of these guys and girls are going through the same thing.
We really appreciate you guys taking the time to do this, to give a little bit back so that it's easier for us to explain to our families why.
The fact that he's talking about it may just be the catalyst that he needs to be healed from it.
If you don't have that communication, they're just stumbling in the dark trying to find it on their own.
We embrace each other and go, wow, man, you too? Shit. Who knew, you know?
Help day! Attention! Hold!
We stand in awe of the service and sacrifice of our service members and their families. Helping thousands of them take the next step on their journey home and seeing them reconnect with their families has been inspiring. We look forward to providing the tools for more to do so. Please log on to brothersatwarresiliency.com for more information and to learn how you can bring the Brothers at War Resiliency program to you.
When you have permission to be a human being, when you can cry, and when you can cry out for help, or when you can just talk to somebody, that's a good thing, you know, that helps.